capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. On the Packers sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys making a statement last week, completely dismantling the opposition in that blowout win. Good Scott, Brock Ewart in the booth with you, excited for this one. It's going to be punter Ryan Stonehouse who gets this thing underway. And we're off in Detroit. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who is efficient, aggressive, and likes. He took great care of the football. And, of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw here. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Here they go. Getting set for 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
They're throwing it. Knocked away. That's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
4th down, pass coming. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Complete out to the right. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Big, well, Dan Campbell never shy when he disagrees with a call, and he's thrown the red flag here.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2nd and 8. Let's go now. At the Lions 17-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down. coming up.
The quarterback is sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds the in route complete. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it fourth and short.
17 yards.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Come on.
And throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Packers, first down. First and goal.
Goal to go, they're passing. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They're coming off a fourth down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Some daylight through the 40. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They'll come up on first and 10.
22 yards. And the Lions first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets a couple on first. And come up second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a big play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Chance to move the chains here on third and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
Running back sent in motion. Third down from the gun. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's struck for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. He has it at the 13. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. On him quick, and they bring it down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Hey, what's the good? Back 60. Go.
Looking in the air here. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. First and 10 now from the 46.
A gain of 31 yards. And the Packers.
Dive play straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 46-yard
Throwing
line.
now out of the shotgun. Flushed out of the pocket. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pull out in front further. 13-zip. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Lions offense returning to the field. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's... Out that they were looking for there, Kate. We're going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. That one complete to St. Brown. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but cross the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Packers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy...
He's got it! Looks like the feet are in bounds, too! I don't believe it! All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Lions nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard
Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And things are really getting away from him, so in important moments here to try and get a sustained possession going. Robbed by the first guy he had no gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
Lions, first down. First and 10.
Motion to receiver left.
42-yard line.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stick around. More from Ford Field on its way.
Unlock line.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. Shot.
Back now, pressure coming. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
And the Lions first down.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Alert! Alert!
That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he'll go down here at the 16. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready?
No throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Pinheiro's kick is good, and it gets a fraction closer as it leads down to 18.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. The incomplete pass. Here comes 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's at 2nd. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and short. Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So we're going to head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw now. Taking a chance to the end zone. That's much too high out of the end zone. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
He knocked it away again, and a couple of good reps in coverage have brought up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, Packers.
Throwing it again here. It's inside the 10. Just caught 9-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
Packers first down. 1st and goal, Green Bay.
One final shot before the half. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers piling it on, going into halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That is awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers
All right,
continue
Kate,
piling
thanks very
on to
much.
this lead.
Here we go, the final weekend of the regular season, Week 18. Sort it out Sunday. Let's get to sorting. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins in Arlington. The Cowboys at home.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
Lions 3.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They're going play action. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Packers' 31-yard line.
They'll go play action. That one's complete right side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start the second half with some needed points. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Lions will trail by 25.
Lions 10.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And we put some air under this one, right side. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And it sets up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
10 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And that tackle stops him after a solid game. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 44-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Brings up 2nd and
After a good
4
pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
40-yard line.
I'll throw it. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Lions make it an 18-point game.
Lions 17.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Packers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action on first down. Connects on the crosser. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Looking now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Third and a lone yard coming up.
18 yards. It's now third down.
19, 18.
Handoff now out of the gun. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Another Packers first down. First and goal.
Looking inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. One after try good by Riker. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead.
17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Fits it through the middle. Hits the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Lions make it an 18-point game.
Lions 24.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. Packers getting set here. First and 10. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another. Well, that could put this just too far out of reach. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So first and downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And you just get the play off. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our fourth quarter. From the red zone on first. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers put up even more points in a win. So the Packers showing faith in their offense as they decide to go for 2. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for them, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, and that'll bring up second down. Pass play now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Air it out on 3rd. Finds him on the crossing route. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
They send a man in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. Looking right, and he finds it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers continue piling it on here in the 4th. Right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone. That play has a couple more to their lead. All right, Brock, your time with Seattle and especially Indy, you were on the winning end of some blowouts. Is there any reason you'd have ever gone for 2 up this big?
Well, let's see. Mike Holmgren, Tony Dungy, my father. No, Kate, you would not ever do this because football's got a funny way of coming back and humbling you. Maybe not in this game, but down the road, and I just don't like any part of this decision-making.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
3rd and long for him here. Brought in right side. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hey,
here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go, shot.
Throwing it again here. Dump off caught by his back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able...
Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Completed to his running back. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
And the Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. He is down to the 30-yard line. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Packers moments away from celebrating their 14th win this season. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Cougar 19.
Now looking to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Second and 10.
They're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First and goal.
Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Packers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
60. Let go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Back to the line they go. It's second down. He's going to throw it. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
Here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he has this to the opposing 35. A new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
6 yards. That's good. For our Lions. First down.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Shoots away from one. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note and getting people excited.